The Indiana Fever have some serious issues with Caitlin Clark and this team, and they have no idea how to solve them. And it is becoming a huge problem. And I already know the haters are going to come out here and be like, oh, see, look, the Fever are worse with Caitlin Clark, and they were better without Caitlin Clark. It's because they have no idea. First off, those comments, they have no idea what they're talking about, number one. And number two, it's because this team doesn't know how to play actually high-quality basketball. And I'm going to show you back-to-back possessions that the Indiana Fever should have been able to build off of surrounding Caitlin Clark. But they do not know how to. And they've already made a fatal flaw that could absolutely transform this team. And what they should have done last season, at the end of last season, with this season, or at the very least, done it mid-season. But you got to have the courage to do it. You got to take a chance. You got to go all in. And I solved it. I figured it out. And I think it could actually get done. And I'm going to explain to you what it is. But even in a game where the Fever obviously did not play well, you have Caitlin Clark at a -7, and you have McDonald -20, Mitchell -16, Boston -25. I mean, 2 for 8, 3 for 13. Everyone wants to imagine now that Kelsey Mitchell is this superstar. She does not know how to actually play winning basketball in the complementary basketball on the team. She is Russell Westbrook. That is who she is. She is Russell Westbrook. She will have moments when she absolutely shines, and it's awesome, and it's great, and people are like, she's amazing, she's amazing. But she does not know how to play in the flow of winning basketball. She is Russell Westbrook. And if you think she should be shooting the same amount of shots, more shots, than Caitlin Clark, and the same number of threes, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. It's the same people that thought that Russ and KD were the same. They're not. And the bizarre fans that thought that they would rather pick at one point, people said that Russell Westbrook was better than Steph Curry. And it's just insanity, obviously. They're both little Energizer bunnies. They both can ball, but they don't know how to play actually in the flow of team basketball. And so, yeah, when Caitlin Clark isn't playing, someone like Kelsey Mitchell can have the freedom to just kind of do whatever she wants. And she can succeed in that situation, which can be helpful. But this team is in such disarray. Boston only taking 8 shots. I mean, like, she's going 2 for 8, 6 points. Her size and strength, her having 6 points is a crime against humanity. I mean, like, it's embarrassing. It's absurd. It really is. It really is. Heck, Angel Reese is getting more rebounds than Boston at that point too. I mean, like, just anemic. Truly anemic. I mean, this game was such a mess for so many different reasons, and that's why I had this aha moment. Because I'm just like, these girls, they don't know how to play. And when you have moments like this, which are so little and so smooth, this is back-to-back possessions. The score is 55-46, 3 minutes and 37 seconds to go in the third. And the fact that these moments right here are seemingly set up by Caitlin Clark and not because this is the identity of the offense and the identity of the team and how they want to kind of execute this again and again and again, that's where I'm starting to lose my mind. All right, Caitlin Clark brings it up. And she, of course, boom, double team, boom. I mean, that is all set up because of Caitlin Clark and the double team. And the fact that this team still doesn't know how to use that to their advantage, and that's not the intention. I mean, watching Caitlin, I mean, look at this. First, that should have been a foul. First off, how that was not a foul is insane. And there was another moment when she gets body checked again, no foul, because apparently you can just absolutely just, do whatever you want physically. I mean, look at that. You can't do that in basketball. Double team, boom, pop, shoot, knock it down. The fact that that's not such a foundational principle for this team, and it's still only kind of like accidentally set up with Caitlin, is really, really ridiculous. Because they should be having like 30 points a game just based off of that alone. And then let's fast forward to the next possession, because then I went to a timeout. And then here we go. Okay. Going to get the rebound. Get it to Caitlin, of course. What does she do? Another double team. Boom. Fast break. Boom. Just like that. They could be doing this like 50 times a game. But yet it's still not done in an intentional way. And when you watch these games, when you watch the Fever play with and without Caitlin Clark, and you just watch other WNBA games, you almost forget just how much attention Caitlin Clark draws. Just how much attention she gets. It's relentless. And the physicality. I mean, this was another time that there was not a foul. I mean, look at this. I mean, how that's not a foul. And you know what? You need a coach who will go absolutely berserk in that moment. You need a coach who will go absolutely insane at the refs. And you need them to start calling out the WNBA and the refs game after game after game. I don't care how many fines you get. But something so seeming little. You can't take that physical contact game after game after game, possession after possession after possession. It seems small because it's not as big as obviously getting body slammed to the ground or anything like that. But it ruins the flow of the game, and it is just more physical abuse that Caitlin Clark. I mean, look at this. Boom! It's exhausting for someone like Caitlin Clark to have to play this way every single game, every single possession. That's why she's already missed 5 games. And what the Indiana Fever need to do is they need to take a risk. They need to be big. They need to be bold. And they've already dropped the ball. Because they should have went out to the NBA. And they should have went out and tried to get Mike Brown, who needed a job. They should now go out and try to get Tom Thibodeau. Or they should go out and go get Michael Malone. Offer them a boatload of money. Say, you get to coach Caitlin Clark right now. You get to be Phil Jackson with Michael Jordan. You get to be one of the people that puts the WNBA on the map and grows it beyond our wildest dreams. People were talking about Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever more than they were talking about OKC and the Indiana Pacers. You get to be part of that. We're going to pay you the money, and you are going to redefine how the WNBA is coached and played. Because these women make mind-blowing mistakes. Some of the shot selection that these women take are so insane. I wish I had the one clip queued up. It will probably take me too long to find it. But someone, I forget who it was on the Fever, got an awesome offensive rebound. It was great. And what did she do? She tries to force a putback up there. And it's like, you got a second possession. You got a second chance. The team needs to come back, reset, dish the ball back out, and get a good look. The shot selection is just mind-numbing. And quite frankly, the WNBA across the league does this. The shot selection. Like, I don't know what it is. Like, drive home. You can't make that shot. It's not a good shot. Whether you're a man or a woman, it's not a good shot. That is not the shot you take. And it's just mind-numbing. The coaching is just awful. And this is the problem in professional sports as a whole. There's only so many great coaches around. There's only so many great refs around. There's only so many greatness around. And there's certainly only so much great talent around. So go out and be bold. Go out and say, let's get Malone. Don't just try to get some, oh, she's a woman, this person, that person. Go out and get someone who we know knows how to coach at the highest level. Redefine what it means to play in the WNBA. You could make an awesome sales pitch to even someone like a Thibodeau or Malone or anyone else who might be available right now. I'd have to kind of think about it a little bit. And say, come here to the Fever. It's not a downgrade from the NBA to the WNBA. We have better ratings right now. People are talking about us way more. You have the ability to be Phil Jackson with Michael Jordan. That is an opportunity, and we are going to pay you the amount of money that it will take to get you here. We are going to pay you that money. Everybody wants money and everybody wants fame. You will make more money and you will be more famous and more popular by coaching Caitlin Clark than if you coached the Atlanta Hawks, the The Chicago Bulls, in the modern era. Come here to Indiana. Be part of a movement, a phenomenon. Be attached to Caitlin Clark's greatness. Help set this team up so they know how to play with someone as brilliant as her. That's what it takes. Great players need great coaches. Great teams need great coaches. And a league like this needs to think outside of the box. The Indiana Fever need to make some bold decisions and some bold moves because this is not it. That was my aha moment while watching this. And to me, it's so clear. It's so clear. Put me in the room, man. I'll make the sales pitch. Send them my video. Get someone who has high quality, championship winning coaching experience at the highest level. Go do it. There are many people who would be crazy to not take this job. Pay them the money, give them the right sales pitch, and they will take it. And it's a shame because I actually think Mike Brown would have been perfect. Because I think not only his experience, and I think also his personality would have meshed, would have worked really well with these women. Thibodeau, Malone, definitely a little bit edgier. I think Brown could have related a little bit better. But I mean, you want to coach the Pelicans, or do you want to be with Caitlin Clark in the Indiana Fever? You tell me. There are opportunities there. There are real opportunities there. So you got to take a chance. You got to be aggressive. Think outside the box, and you can conquer the WNBA. The Indiana Fever can do something that the WNBA has never seen. And the popularity would absolutely erupt and explode. You will be playing a higher quality, higher brand of basketball that the WNBA has never seen. And it would be led by the greatest WNBA basketball player that this world has ever seen. So get it done. Do something. This is not it. This is not it at all. At this point, any win is just clearly accidental. Those are just my thoughts. I'd absolutely love to hear yours. What do you guys all think about Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever and what they need to do to actually play consistently high-level basketball and avoid embarrassing games like this? Let me know in the comments below. I read every single comment. It's whether you agree with me or disagree with me. Either way, let's get in some discussions. Let's get in some fights. But ultimately, let's just have some fun. And please do consider subscribing. We are building an amazing community here and absolutely love to see you part of it. I want to build something that we all genuinely feel connected to. Something that we're really excited to be part of. I think we're on our way to doing it. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, as it really does help with visibility and the algorithm. Thank you so much. See you next time.